So you're opening a school debate on whether everyone should learn more foreign languages. Sounds simple, right? But don't be fooled. This is a chance to show off your persuasive skills, structure your ideas logically, and create a voice that sounds like it belongs behind a podium. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to approach question 2 from section B of paper 2, the speech task. We'll cover how to hook your audience, how to structure your points clearly, and how to use language techniques that make your speech stand out. I'll also share a full, high-level sample speech that you can learn from or adapt. Here's the question. You are going to take part in a debate at school about whether everyone should learn more foreign languages. Your head teacher has asked you to open the debate by giving a speech on the topic. Write the text for your speech, giving your opinion. Write between 600 and 900 words. This is a persuasive task. You're giving your opinion, but you also want to engage your audience and make them think. Since you're opening a school debate, your tone should be confident, thoughtful, and inclusive. You're not yelling from a soapbox. You're inviting your audience into the argument. Let's talk structure. A strong speech should include an opening hook, a personal anecdote, a quote, a startling fact, or a rhetorical question, something that grabs your audience's attention. Then a clear thesis statement. What do you believe and why? After that, you need the main body points, usually 2 or 3 clear ideas that support your argument. You might also include a counter-argument, especially if you want to show balance and maturity. And finally, a strong conclusion. This is where you restate your view and leave your audience with a thought-provoking final line. And now for style. Since this is a speech, you need to sound like a speaker, not an essay writer. That means using rhetorical questions, repetition, personal pronouns like we and you, direct address, emotive language, and signposting phrases like, let me explain why, or here's what we often forget. Short sentences, dramatic pauses, and a few varied sentence openings can go a long way. One more thing, your speech should sound like it's written to be heard, not read. So read it aloud as you draft. If it sounds robotic or overly formal, loosen up the phrasing. Imagine a real audience listening to you, not just a teacher with a red pen. Let's take a look at a full sample speech now. This one presents a clear opinion, anticipates objections, and finishes with impact, all while sounding natural, persuasive, and human. Good morning, everyone. My name is Maya Thompson, and I've been asked to open today's debate on whether everyone should learn more foreign languages. Imagine waking up in a country where no one speaks your language. You need directions, food, help, but every sign, every voice is unfamiliar. How would you survive? More importantly, how would you connect? I believe strongly that we should all learn more foreign languages, not just for grades or travel, but because it teaches us how to connect beyond borders. And if we want to be global citizens, we need global tools, and language is one of the most powerful tools we have. Let me start with the obvious. Knowing another language is practical, whether it's Spanish, Mandarin, French, or Arabic. The world runs on communication. Jobs, tourism, diplomacy, everything relies on being able to understand one another. Speaking a second language can increase your job prospects, help you travel more easily, and open up cultural experiences you'd never access through a translation app. And let's be honest, Google Translate still gets things hilariously wrong. But it's not just about practicality, it's about empathy. When you learn another language, you don't just memorize words, you learn how other people think, how they joke, how they see the world. Language is culture. Language is identity. When we make the effort to learn someone else's language, we are telling them, I care enough to meet you halfway. Now, some might argue, but we already speak English. Isn't that enough? True, English is widely spoken. But that's not a reason to stop learning. That's a reason to keep going. Speaking only English limits you to English-speaking perspectives. And here's a secret. Not every idea worth hearing is written in English. The best novels, the sharpest debates, the most moving stories. Many of them are in other tongues, waiting to be discovered by someone willing to learn. Let's not forget what learning a language does for your brain. Studies show that it improves memory, multitasking, and even creativity. It teaches discipline, patience, and problem solving. And yes, it can be frustrating at times, but so is anything worth doing. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to be fluent in 5 languages, but I do believe that we should all have the opportunity and the encouragement to learn more than one. Not just in school, but through exchange programs, media, and online platforms. Because the world isn't getting any smaller, it's getting more connected. And if we want to be part of that world, we need to speak its languages. So let me end where I began. Imagine you're far from home, surrounded by voices you don't understand. Learning a new language could be the bridge that saves you, or better yet, connects you. I believe we all deserve that bridge, and we all have the ability to build it. Thank you. So there you have it, a full breakdown of how to write a high-impact speech for Paper 2, Question 2 of the Cambridge AS Level English Language Exam. Remember, your goal isn't just to give your opinion. It's to structure your ideas clearly, use rhetorical techniques effectively, and sound like a real speaker addressing a real audience. If you follow the structure we discussed, use short sentences where it counts, and speak with confidence, you'll be in a strong position to earn top marks. Try writing your own version of this task, or adapt the sample speech to make it your own. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out the next video in this series. In part 2, we'll look at how to write a high-quality review for question 3. See you there.